everything. Just as Brandy went to open the door, it came open. I mean, they just piled in. In the process of Dion being behind Brandy, she got hurt the worst. They were dragging him out of the house and throwing him everywhere, beating and punching him. And when I came out the house, Jennifer came at me with a broken, rusty rake, and she went and shoved it in my stomach, and I fell against steps, and Brandy went after her, and another girl went after her. And
you are amazing.
You are amazing.
Miss Morgan, say nothing until it's your turn. Do you understand? Look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yes. Go ahead. We were just outnumbered. We just had to just go in the house. My other daughter called the police because it was horrible. It was a rumble, tumble, everything. And they were.
You have any photographs of your house?
Yes, I do.
I'd like to see them. Tell me about your injuries.
Well, I didn't really have too many injuries because I just fell into the steps, but my husband was really beat up.
Well, I'm not here to discuss your husband. And while I absolutely abhor what happened that day, and I'm not talking about the night before, I'm talking about that day and Miss Morgan and her family and friends coming to your house, which I think is wholly inappropriate. Uncross your hands. Your husband's injuries are your husband's injuries. My question to you, Miss Clark, is, it is clear to me that Miss Morgan was not alone. This young lady was with her, according to her, as well as two other men. Why didn't you sue them?
I didn't even know who they were, and that lady right there wasn't present.
I wasn't present?
No, she wasn't present.
Okay.
Step up. You were there?
Yeah.
Good. What's your name?
Sarah Weiser.
When you grow up, your top is going to fit your pants so that it all comes together. When you come to court, we don't do that. You're supposed to come to court looking like you're coming to court. You were there that day?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh is not an answer.
Yes.
That's better. What did you go there for?
To confront her husband.
Why? That's what the police are for.
Because he was our 13-year-old cousin.
That's what the police are for.
And we called the police.
Before you went over or after? It's not an answer.
Same time.
What do you mean the same time? What does that mean, the same time?
We called her mother called the police while we were in pursuit to her house.
What do you do for a living? I'm speaking. What do you do for a living?
Home daycare.
You do what?
Daycare.
For children?
Yes. I have 4 children.
How old are you?
28.
28, 4 children. Do your 4 children all have the same father?
No.
How many different fathers do your 4 children have?
2.
Do any of them live with you?
Any of my children's fathers?
Yes.
Yes.
Which ones?
The one that came to her house.
I thought you said he was your ex.
He is my ex, but we still live together.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
You had no right to terrorize her, and you had no right to terrorize her daughter.
They were not touched.
I said terrorize, you idiot!
And later today,
That's her daughter.
They were not touched. They were not touched.
I said terrorize, you idiot!
This originally started as a criminal case. She filed charges against me. The state dropped them.
Let me tell you something, madam. The state where you reside may decide that whatever actions you did that day were motivated by female testosterone that was running in your blood and by the testosterone of the 2 idiot males that you were with. But in this country, we don't do what you did. Because according to what you told me when you started, this lady came to a bar where her husband was. He was drunk. She took the car keys away so that he wouldn't drive, so that he couldn't hurt himself or hurt somebody else. So she doesn't sound like she is a lunatic. It sounds like she was trying to do the responsible thing. Your ex, genius that he is, said, come and sleep in my house. So he brought him back to the house, and somebody wasn't minding the store at your house. Because if you have a drunk man staying in your house, it seems to me you watch him very, very carefully. You certainly don't respond to that kind of action, the kind of action that he committed, by going to his house and terrorizing his family. Idiot. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $3,500. That's all. Out! Because you need... Put your hand down! Put down your papers! Miss Fiancée, you have nothing to say. Miss Wife over here. Put your hand down, Miss Wife. You have nothing to say. Put your hand down, Miss Fiancée.
Me, ma'am.
The office from the lady who wrote down the wrong date on the paperwork? Is that what you're saying to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Baloney.
The office called me.
Baloney.
I was returning from a call.
Baloney.
And told me to pick up a white Ford Escort
Baloney.
on I-80
Baloney.
near the Eldridge exit.
More baloney. Judgment for the plaintiff for the amount of...
Lay it out like that, yes,
If
I
your
am.
mother didn't lay it out feel like that, I'm going to lay it out feel like that.
Think of Rex when I have more money.
Anna, it was a gift.
No, it wasn't a gift.
It
You
was a
fool.
gift. I have a piece of paper.
Listen to me. You have a piece of paper that says what?
That he paid for it as a
I don't
gift.
care if he paid for it. Didn't you hear what I just said to you?
Yes, I understand what you're saying.
No, you don't.
No,
Not
I
if you
don't.
keep talking.